you need to tell yourself, I am an emotionless trader. Another thing, you need to tell yourself that I am a disciplined trader. SL is my friend. I like to eat it just once in a while. I am an emotional trader. Another thing, you need to type on the chat and you need to say this where you are. I am a disciplined trader. 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 Now, the last one is that my risk management is my priority. My risk management is my priority in trading. Risk management is my priority in trading. Risk management is my priority in trading. Risk management is my priority. Risk management is my priority in trading. All right, I see you all. Risk management is my priority in trading. Risk management is my priority in trading. All right, I see you all. I see you all. All right. So this morning, before I get started, I want to thank my mentor. Mr. Wale, though he had some network issues, but he's here with us. I want you all to drop some big thank you to him. Some big thank you to him. Like I always say, without him, I will not be training you all. God has brought him into my life to really transform everything about him. And then it's something I need to be doing, something that I am doing from the bottom of my heart. You know, thank you, Mr. Wale. I want you to appreciate him. He's been a very, very great, mentor to us all here. He's here with us live, and then he's always here to give us a supervisory advice at the end of every lessons and every teaching. So I owe him a whole lot. I know that God is going to bless him more and more abundantly. So thank you, sir. I respect you. So this morning, I'm going to be talking about understanding the TradingView website and how to take trades on the site. So it's going to be a two class combined together. Sometimes you see me, most of the time I post some things, and then it looks like some of you all don't understand how to take a particular trade, and then some of you all, you don't understand how the website looks like, how to operate a TradingView website. So in this class, I will walk us through on how trading website or TradingView website is how it looks like, and then how to take trades on this site. All right. So basically, there are two types of TradingView. We have the standard TradingView and we have the binary TradingView. I want you to write that down. We have the standard TradingView, and then we have the binary TradingView. And then, the first one that we know of, let me send a link. This is the link, the binary trading link. I'll send it to the chat so that in case you all want to copy and paste it, in case you want to check it out, this is it. The standard TradingView is the view, or is the TradingView website for the volatility market. Are we together? Is the standard TradingView for volatility market. And you see, some people used to ask me that why is it that they can't use their phone to analyze and using TradingView? One of the advantages of TradingView is like you have a whole lot of tools at our disposal for us to be able to analyze the chart in a very, very, very accurate way. Do you understand? Like for graphics, like for it's for our ability for us to see a very, very big picture of how the market looks like. Unlike your phone, in trying to backtest, it takes a whole lot of time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it takes a whole lot of time compared to the standard or the binary TradingView. So basically, I'm going to be using this as a sample to us. In a standard, or I'm starting out with the binary TradingView. Let me be clearing this off. The first thing you can see is the screen. You can see the chart. Now, I've sent the link to this site to the group, or sorry, to this Zoom group, the Zoom chat group. So one thing you can do after the call is just to practice everything that I've taught you all in this class. So basically, as you can see these charts, As you can see this chart, if you can see my chart, if you can see this chart, I want you to type a 1 on the chart. I want you to type a 1. If you can see this, my chart, if you can see this, my data, type a 1 on the chart. I want to know those people that are following. I really want to know those people that are following. If you can see this chart, I want you to type a 1 on the chart. All right. Okay. I see you all. I see you all. So basically, as you can see this right hand side or this left hand side rather, this is where the tools are. This is where the tools are. And then one thing I always do is like the tools that I use majorly are these ones here. This is for trend line. Are we seeing this? This is for my trend line. Are we seeing this? So if I want to draw a trend line, I can always pick it from this swing low to this swing high. Are we seeing how it looks like? But basically, where did I pick this from? I picked this from here. I picked it from here rather. And then I clicked on this one. So if I want this one to appear, if I want this trend angle to appear here, I'll just click out to favorite. Are you seeing this? But the first thing I always do is I make sure that I separate all the tools that I need. Are we getting what I'm saying? I make sure I separate all the tools that I need for my trading. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for example, someone like me, I always add the trend line to my favorites. I always add my horizontal lines. Horizontal lines, like what did I need them for? For example, if I want to use it to draw, are you seeing it? For it to note support and the resistance as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So other tools that I make use of the arrow. For example, while I'm teaching, I could always do something like, let me look at this. I can always do something like, now, if I click on it like this, I can always do something like, okay, I'm trying to look at this candle. To specify, look at this candle. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I want to, okay, this is what I'm talking about. So this is basically to, to pinpoint. It's for teaching and it's also for illustration. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you can also change the color. If you want to make it red, you can just click on the settings and click on, the text color and change it to another color that you want it to look like. Are you seeing that? You can change it to red. Are you seeing that? So that is how it looks like. So it is useful for illustration, like I said. So, majorly we use trend lines. We use these horizontal lines. So if you just click on this right-hand side, or this my left-hand side, you can just click on the add to favorite, and then you see them appearing in front of your screen. Are you seeing this? Another one is the arrow, but I don't make use of everything. These are the major ones I take advantage of. So if you want to take a screenshot of the ones I use majorly, you can take a screenshot of it so that when you are setting it on your system, you can always take advantage of it. So while in this one, there are tools that we can just click on this drop box. You understand what I make use of? I use of Gantt box. I use my Gantt box for, your Gantt box is a tool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Gantt box is a tool. It's also a strategy. For majorly, I use my own Gantt box because I change all the settings. I use my Gantt box for ranges. Like I'll just click on this one. Oh, sorry. I use my Gantt box for my range, my trading range. I know you understand what trading range as time goes by. I click like this. Are you seeing that? And it helps me to identify. Do you understand what I'm saying? It helps me to identify where I'm looking for to play my trading range. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's part of the bootcamp course. Look at this. I think in phase 3, it's part of it. I think in phase 3, look at diving deeper into, phase 2, diving deeper into in-depth structure. That's the ranges and liquidity. Are we following what I'm saying? So that is that on the Gantt box. I make use of the Gantt box. All right, I make use of the Gantt box for my trading ranges. Another thing I make use of in this aspect is the Fibonacci retracement. Are we seeing this? Now look at this. Fibonacci retracement. It's part of the bootcamp course. You will learn how to use the Fibonacci. Now look at what I use my Fibonacci for. Fibonacci is used to know the retracement of a market, like the retracement of a market. Like look at this. Now you can always do the settings here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And majorly, the Fibonacci is just like a number that, you know, the market will expect a whole lot. So Fibonacci are numbers. So I clicked on the settings and then it brought me to this style. Look at this style at the, you know, are you seeing the style? Let me see whether I have any question. All right. Okay. This is VIX10 index. Yes, true. So are you seeing this? So this is my O. This is my, these are the numbers. So if I click on this one, it will add it. But majorly, I don't use a whole lot. I use like, you know, the zero. I use the 0.5. I don't use the 0.382. I don't use 1.618 except if I want to use it for harmonic numbers, harmonic patterns. I make use of these basic ones. Do you understand? Like I make use of this, and then you can see how it looks like. So what did I use? Why am I making my 0.5 red? It is for my sniper entries. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is for my sniper entries. So majorly in smart money, the Fibonacci numbers, you know, that we take advantage of is 0.5, 0.618, 0.886, 0.786, and the likes like that. So these are our confirmations for our entry, though you are still going to understand them. I'm just pulling us through in understanding how this Fibonacci retracement tool look like on the TradingView website. Do you understand? It's also in our phones as well, on the MetaTrader 5 in our phone. Are you seeing this? So another one I make use of is just these two here. And look at this. The next one that I annotated is this text. So this text gives me the, you know, it gives me the opportunity to type anything like TradingView. So you can always type something. Are we seeing this? So if you want to call a trade signal to us, this is what I type. But you know, I have a whole lot of trading, or I have a whole lot of trading outlook that I look like. So what I do basically is I just send the chat. Sometimes I don't even have the time to even start typing because of the loads of work. So that's why I'm actually training us on how to take a trade on the website. So now, just like how we saw, how we discovered this in the standard trading view, we can also use this to measure pips. Do you understand what I'm saying? We can use this to measure pips. Look at this, 138. Are we seeing this? 144. Are we seeing that 121 like that? So that is how it looks like. That's how we count pips in the, you know, in the volatility markets. So majorly these are, you know, this one also, I use this for my liquidity. I use this as my liquidity. For example, I'll just put this like this, and then are we seeing this? And then I can reduce it. I can reduce it. So majorly when you go on the website, do you understand what I'm saying? The first thing you want to do, like I said, is that you want to come to this place and click on those favorite ones that you want to be using. And then when you are done with that, you click on this right-hand side, save settings, save charts. Do you see what I'm doing now? Save chart. And when you save chart, you can always come back to the site and you see how your setup look like. The setup, I mean the arrangement of this chart. So another thing I really want to train us on is if you want to add indicators, you can see this, you click on this add indicators. Are you seeing this? And then you can add the indicator that looks cool to you. If you are using MACD, like me, I use MACD. I click on the MACD and then you can see how it looks like. And then you can change the settings here, the formats. You can change these format settings here that will look good to you. You can change this to anything, but I use this MACD for my divergence. So I'm still going to train you all on using this aspect. So if you double click, it will take off this MACD for only these graphics to show, or only this data for it to show. So here is for indicators. You can click on this. I seen all the indicators that you know that are here: relative strength index, ratio. But basically, what we use, I don't use a whole lot. I use just few of them. Are we together? I just use a few of these to to my trading advantage. Do you all understand? I use this to my trading advantage. So this is another one. If you want to, for example, this is volatility 10. You can always click at this point here. You can click at this point here, and you can press the backspace, and then look at all the synthetic indices. They just added this jump 10 family inside. They just added this jump 10 family inside. So we can see everything. So now, the 33 of us that are trying to learn this smart money, just imagine like, okay, the two of, let's say like 5 of you are in this volatility market trying to analyze everything and then sending trade idea. How does that look like? I'm still going to take us to the currency market and see how many of those pairs exist. A whole lot of them. So we have like 17 of this volatility market that are available for us to trade. Are we seeing that? So you all remember the way I got to this point. Like you click on this volatility 10, press your backspace on your computer, it will appear, all this will appear, and then you can click on the ones you want to take advantage of. I can click on volatility 10 1S, I can click on volatility 25, I can click on volatility 50, I can click on volatility 75, and the data will appear. Let me click on volatility 75 and you see how it looks like now. 4 hours. Now look at how it looks like. Now look at what Mr. Wale was saying yesterday about the selling points. You see how it's looking like. So all these things is not magic, but so you all need to just understand that we're not playing here. All right. So so the next thing I want to show us is a time frame. So look at this 4H. 4H means 4 hours. So when you click on this, you can see all the time frame. For example, you want to go from the daily means the 24 hours. Look at the daily. I click on this again. It takes me to the 8 hours. It takes me to the 8 hours. The data is trying to, are we seeing this? From there, if I want to go to the 1 hour, what I just need to click on is to click on the 1 hour like that. Are you seeing that? So click on the 1 hour and then the data appears. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? So it's so simple like that. Like it's so really, really simple. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? What's this guy? Okay. So like you seeing that? So are you following what I'm saying? Are you following what I'm saying? So sorry, please, somebody should help me address Mr. Joseph. Help me tell him that I disabled waiting room. I disabled the waiting room that anybody can just join as far as you have the link with him. I think he is not getting out to join the link. Please, someone should help me out. All right. So like I was saying, the time frame, you could always click on this 1 hour point, and if you want to change it to the 1 minute, you can just click on 1 minute and the data will show. The data will come up. So let's wait for it. Look how it look like. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? So this is how the information looks like. This is how the information looks like. So let me go back to the daily and go back to the daily. That's 24 hours. So that is how it looks like. So for example, you want to transfer your file. You want to transfer your file. You want to transfer your file. Like for example, if I want to click on this file, what you need to come is this snapshot. Are you seeing this? You click on it. When you click on it, it will load, and then you can see this. Now let me copy this and send to us. I can send it to anybody. You can see it for yourself. Yes. Somebody said, can this be operated on a phone? Yes, it can be operated on a phone, but because of visual picture, like it can be operated on a phone. The only trading view that I operate on my phone is the standard trading view, which I'll be taking you through. That one you can download it on your phone as an application. You can go through it. You can download it from Play Store. Are we together? If you type trading view on Play Store, you will actually download the standard trading view, not this binary trading view. Tablet is the same thing. For example, a tablet, you can actually have a very big picture. So you can use this site for it. Like you can use this site, you can use the trading view site, or or the standard trading view. What I mean is that tablet, since it has a very big picture, you can actually analyze on it using the binary trading view. Are you getting what I'm saying? So even personally, like you will not even need to, download the application on the tablets. You can always use your, your Chrome or your what are they calling it? Your Google, any website that you feel you want to use. Are you getting what I'm saying? I will stay at the same time for questions. So basically, for you to copy your data or copy your chart and send it to everyone, you can just click on this snap picture or this snapshot and then click on it and then copy. Are you together? And then you can always send it. I was saying, okay, I've sent it already. So, with that being said, I've been able to explain this information here, how to add our favorites, how to go from one market to another. Click on this aspect, click on anyone. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing step index? Are we seeing Boom 500 and the likes like that? Another thing we can do is, we can add our indicators. Just click on this aspect, add indicators. Another thing is that we can always save our charts. You click on this aspect and your chart will be saved. All right. So with that being said, that is everything you can understand on the binary trading view. So let me take you all to the other aspects. That is the what are they calling it? The trading view, the standard trading view. That is for the currency pair. So let me just, it's similar, it's very, very similar. For the website, is very different. So this is it, trading view. The difference because this one has trading view binary, but this one has only trading view itself. Are we together? So now, so I click on charts. Are you seeing this? I click on charts and then it brings me in. Another difference between the standard trading view is like you can register your name, your email. You can register your account in it. Do you understand? You can register your account. Are we together? You can register your account. And then if you register your account, like someone like me, everything that I do on this website, on my phone, everything will still appear over and over again. Are we together? Everything still appears over and over again because of the the difference between these sites. Are we together? If you're a smart money trader, you'd have understand what is happening here. So that's what I'm actually saying. Are we together? So what I'm saying is that if you download the trading view on your phone and you sign up, everything you do on the website, as far as you have registered, now look at this. This is my own registered site. This is my own registered site, my own registered one. Like I registered my name, my email address, and then I'm able to use it. So the difference between this one, let me come in, is that anything you do on this chart, we always save. Are we together? Anything you do on this site, we always save. Unlike volatility markets, once you get out of the site or once the connection goes out, trust me, you have to start from the beginning. And that's crazy. Like you have to start from the beginning. That's why most times what I do is like when I analyze the chart, immediately I always like to save it or even copy it and paste it, where I need to paste it. But this one, if I come back in the next 1 year, I will still see my data. So look at this, for example, NZD cards. Let me see whether look at this. All my chart analysis that I've done, are you seeing that it's still appearing? All my analysis still appearing, still on it. Are we seeing this? Like it's still coming, it's still the same thing. Are we seeing this? So it means that the site is very, very, very reliable. Like it's very reliable. It stores your data. It stores your information for you to use. It stores all your information for you to use. So basically, like if you want to add your favorite, like I did, always click on this, click on this once. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you notice all the same tools that I use in this one is the same tools I use in the volatility market as well. You understand what I'm saying? I think this trade should have almost activated. Like I checked it yesterday night. The news brought it towards from here. The news gave it a form of, it should be like around this size like this. So I want to see what will happen on Monday. Maybe the trade will be valid or not. So basically, this is how it looks like. So if you want to add, now, if you want to add your favorites, do you understand what I'm saying? You can always click on this point and add your favorites. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look at the Forex market. Look at, there's a whole lot of charts for you to look at. Stocks, we have the CFD. CFD is the commodities. See, we have gold, we have sugar, we have platinum, we have UK 100, we have Wall Street. A whole lot of things to analyze. Like you can see this. You can see this. You can see this. Look at index. What I was talking about, the index. We have the Doge. We have different index like economy, the whole lot of things that they trade in the markets. All these things all have their chart. Like they have their chart. Ethereum, lithium coin, Ethereum, the likes of US dollars, the US dollars index as well. Can you see this? A whole lot of things to trade. Are we together? There are a whole lot of things to trade. So what you just need to do is just to come to this, your right-hand side, and you add your favorites. Are you seeing this? Like you add your favorites. And also another thing, the advantage of this is like you can set a timer. The standard view, you can set a timer, create alert. For example, someone like me, maybe I'm sleeping, and then I want the time, I want my, I want a situation whereby when the price is getting to a particular place, let it come and alert me. So I will always create my alert and then wait for price to get towards that point, and I want to see price reaction. So for example, you are working, you're working, before you go to work, you give all your setup. One thing about currency that is very advantageous is that now the market is actually closed. After this Zoom call, I'll be taking my time to analyze all the charts, and then I will sit down. Next week, when the market is going on, I don't need to be checking any charts. I don't need to be analyzing anything again. What I will just be doing is just to set an alert on those pairs I'm looking at. And then when price gets towards that point, I want to see how price action looks like. If the price action is not making sense to me, I delete the price orders. I delete the price orders and then I move on. So imagine you learn this skill set and then you have the mastery of this. And what you just need to be doing, or what you just need to see, is just for you to sit down during weekends and do your chart analysis. Do like almost 5, 10, 15 of this analysis, depending on how you are able to take your time to analyze. You send it to the group, I edit them, I check for corrections, or I see how probable this setup are, and then I can I can give the go ahead, and then you all go to work. How does that look like? And then while you're at work or when you're sitting down, you just see your trade making sense. Your trade eating take profits and doing what they want to do. If you're getting what I'm saying, I want you to drop a 5 on the chart. If you're getting what I'm saying this morning, I want you to drop a 5 on the chart. Okay, somebody said the standard trading view is only for, you can use it on your phone, like I said. All right, somebody said, how can we set the alert? All right, so this is how it looks like. You click on this and then look at this. You just click here. Okay. And one thing about this is that one thing about this standard trading view, like you have to pay to get more of these tools to yourself, like this alert. You understand what I'm saying? Now look at this. I've set an alert on EG. Let me check my alerts, all the alerts I have. Okay, let me show you all this. Now look at this. I have an alert on EJ, that's EJ0 JPY, right? I have an alert on Euro JPY. Now look at this. When the price gets to this point, on my phone, I'll get alerted. And on my system, I'll get alerted. Are we seeing this? And they will send me a mail to my site. They will send me a mail. They will send me a mail. The alert is not free, no. The alert is not free. You need to pay $14 to, to pay to get this alert. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I feel it's very, very good for people that are, that really don't have much time. Someone like me, I don't have time to be taking charts from morning to night. Honestly, like based off this, skill, like what you just need to do is just to set your trade and then just keep monitoring it. Just check your chart as it's moving. Now, what is the difference between standard and binary trading view? I've been seeing a lot of difference. One of the difference between this standard trading view is like the standard trading view can store your data even though you're not there. You understand what I'm saying? Like it can store your data. I mean, if I log in on your phone or your system and then I put in my name and my email address, every of my information will come inside. But this binary does not give room for you to have an account on it. It's just a site for you to just check charts, and then they just give us the room for us to have some tools for us to make use of. Are we together? So there's a whole lot of difference between this trading view, the standard trading view, which is for the currency pair, and the binary trading view. Are we getting what I'm saying? Let me see whether I have a question again. So do you have any question before I? Okay. Can either be used to analyze both? No. Now, this standard trading view is basically for currency pair. It's for currency pair. Why this standard or why this volatility one? Though you can always see currency pair inside. Like come here. Now you can see this. You can see the currency pair as well. Forex. Are you seeing this? Well, because of the fact that you cannot store your information, you cannot store your data, that is why it is less. People don't use this. Because any information I have on USD card on my standard trading view, if I come back to it in the next 2 weeks, if I put a trend line here, if I put a trend line here, if I come back in the next 2 weeks, I will still make the same information. I will still make the same information. And that's how it looks like. That is how it looks like. Are we getting what I'm saying? That is how it looks like. So basically, I don't use the volatility trading view to analyze any currency pair. Because even the volatility trading view, it sucks. Because once there's a drift of that of network, everything goes and everything stops working. Now look at this. Can you see this no connection here? That will not happen with standard trading view. Every of this, if I click on reloading right now, all this my information will not appear again. They will start afresh. So that's why I'm always careful with my network anytime I'm analyzing on the trading binary view. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm always careful so that in case if there's, but one thing I do most times is that when there's no connection, I always click on something like, I'll click on the different time frame, and then peradventure it will reload me. It will reload me again. Are you seeing this? Now market has continued again. Are you seeing that? It was something I discovered. Are you seeing this? It was something that I discovered. Are you seeing this? And now it's back. So let me click on my 24 hours back. So this is one thing I discovered. I will just click on the time frame. Once it's showing me connection, I will just click on different time frame. If I want 24 hours, I'll go and click on 8 hours so that the connection will come back to itself. But if it's a standard trading view, once there's a connection error, it will always come back. Once you are back, every of your information will be there. Every of your information will come back to normal. Somebody said the screen is too tiny on my phone. Yes, you can see that. So that's the reason why a laptop is sometimes, always very, very effective. So do you all have any question before I move to how to take trades on the trading view? Do you all have any question? Or you want me to unmute you for you to ask your question? Just raise up your hand. Let me see you before we go to how to take trade on the on the trading view, because that one is very, very simple and that one does not take a lot of time. If you want me to unmute you, let me see you. Let me see you. All right, I'm seeing one person. Let me check the person coming. Okay, Mr. Joseph. All right. Okay, you can unmute yourself now.
All right, Mr. Francis, thank you very much for the lecture. I want to ask this question because I'm confused about the trading view apps.
Okay.
On the phone and the one on the tablet.
Okay.
Because taking a look at the one on my tablet in front of me right now, it's more similar to the one on the website.
All right.
Okay. So I want to know the difference, how to differentiate between the standard, trading view and binary trading view.
Did you join us when we started?
Is it binary trading?
Did you join us when we started the call?
Is the binary trading view peculiar to the phone?
Are you hearing what I'm saying? Like, did you join us when we started the call, rather?
Yes.
All right. I said the first difference is the website.
I did.
The website.
I'm talking of the apps now. I'm talking of the
application,
apps.
not the site.
I'm talking of the apps, the application, the software itself.
Okay.
The software, how to identify it, how to recognize it, how to
the way to recognize it first is this website. It's a website, basically. Now, for example, with my eyes, if I see a chart, I'll first look at the website. Look at this standard trading view. There is no binary at the back of it. Like, can you see this? Are you seeing my screen right now? Abi, am I getting what? Am I getting what? All right. So you can see this. Now look at this. The difference.
It's easier to identify from the website, especially when you're operating on a PC.
And now, I want you to know that
on the tablet
now, binary does not have an application. Did you understand? Trading view binary does not have.
I was able to download it on my tablet.
Yes, that is for the standard trading view. The binary trading view does not have an application. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, the one you downloaded is the one for the currency pair, of which I have on my phone as well. So when you log in and then you have your details, when you log in and you have your details, anything you do on the website will similarly appear on the phone. Anything you do on the phone will appear on the website as well. That's for the standard trading view, which is for the currency pair.
Okay.
Yes.
So the binary one has to, the address must include binary.
Exactly.
Or you go into that binary trading view from the what do you call it? Deriv website.
Exactly. So let me send the website to,
I think
the Telegram chat. Let me send the Telegram. Okay, where is it? Where is the chat? Coming. Coming. Let me send it. Okay. Let me send it to this chat. All right. So this is, you can always copy this. You can copy this. I know the website. Let me send it out of this as well. So these are the two websites that we make our chart analysis from. Are we seeing this? So this is it. So the trading view or the standard trading view does not have binary at the end of it. Or look at this tradingview.binary.com. So that is how it looks like. Are you getting this? Hello? Are we getting?
Yes.
Right,
Thank you very much.
Have I answered the question now?
Okay. I can get it.
Yeah, thank you so much. So
Yeah, perfect.
all right, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Who else is raising his hand up? Let me see. I think Sebastian was raising his hand up before, or it's not more. All right, so if we all understand what I've thought about this, I want you to drop a 5 on the charts before we move to the next one. All right, Sebastian. Okay, all right, I see you all. See you all. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. Okay, Sebastian, you can go on. You can go on.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Sorry, I actually had the network issue. I have to switch from one network to the other.
All right,
please, if the recorded version of this training is available, please, you can drop it as soon as possible so that I will go through it. And the only question I just have to ask is if I open a trading view,
okay.
is it necessary that I register?
Now, for the standard trading view, you can register. That is for this one. You can register. Are you seeing that? I think, where is it? I've forgotten where this is. Is this it? No. If you log in now, let's go to the site first. Let's start out fresh. Okay, I'm coming. www.
Let me come in here. Let me come in here. Sebastian, the importance of registering with TradingView is to have your information and data saved.
Yes, sir.
If you don't register, immediately you close your laptop or you are out of the site, all your information, all your chart markups, you are going to lose them.
Exactly.
But if you are registered with TradingView, before you leave, just like you are working on your system, you press Ctrl+S. All your information will be saved, so that even if you are no longer with your system, if you open if you open your phone and you just log in on your phone, all the chart markups that you have on your system will automatically come up on your phone without having to, mark it up on your phone again. Hope you understand.
Okay.
Why the one of binary, the one referred to as the standard, that one has been in existence before that of binary. That of binary is just a makeup for it to accommodate or to give us a chance in order to also analyze all the volatility pairs on TradingView, because TradingView seems to be more efficient than MetaTrader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very true.
So that one, they just create that one in order to avail us the opportunity to do our analysis on TradingView. So if you get there, you cannot save any of your information, just do your analysis and use the analysis like now, except you are going to do a screenshot. You cannot save information like the standard TradingView.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate it so much, sir. That's why we have our mentor around. So do you all understand now? I think everybody is clear. So I'm moving straight to how to take trades on the TradingView. So basically what we use is this long position. This is where we take it from. These two here, long position and short position. So who here knows what long position is? When we say long position, what trade setup are we looking for? Is it a buy or a sell? Type it on the chart. For a long position, what are we looking forward to? What trade idea are we looking forward to? Is it a buy or a sell? Let me see. Okay, I need more response. Somebody said buy. Okay, buy. A long position, buy. Okay, all right. So that is very, very correct. That is very, very, very correct. Buy. So now this is where I pick it from. And then now, if for example, this is where the price is. Okay, well, let me click out this first. Look at this. Now, if I bring out my my long position, click it here, and then So the basic informations we can see on this thing are, are two. The first one is the risk to reward, and the second one is the entry, the exit, and the take profits. Are we seeing this? The entry, the exit, and the take profits. So right now, it is very, very visible that the risk to reward ratio here is 1 to 3.89. When Mr. Wale was teaching, the minimum risk to reward ratio for a profitable trader is 1 to 3. You're risking $1, you're getting $3. You're risking $10, you're getting $30. That's risk 1 to 3. You don't want to be having an SL. I know of it. Mr. Wale was saying, I know of a particular, channel where the stop loss can be $20, like $50, and the take profit one is $2. I'm going to share. It's not that if I send the trade setup or the trade idea, some of you might know them. You can imagine how that looks like. Do you want to be taking a trade like that, whereby the stop loss is like $20 and take profit one is $2? I'm like, look at something like this. This is how the SL looks like. And then maybe this is their take profit one. Take profit one can look like this. Take profit two can look like this. And take profit three can look like this. It is a very, very good trade. And then and some of us, we were like, oh, they've sent a trade idea. They've sent a trade idea. And we end up entering that. And then, oh my God, like, we understand what happens at last. All right, don't let me. So now look at this. This is just very, very, very simple. Now, when I send a trade setup and it looks like this is 1 to 4. Let me see. It's 1 to 4. I know them all. I forgive you, brother. I don't know anybody. All right. So this is the entry. You look at this right-hand side, like this right-hand side. The entry here is 6380.1950. The stop loss is 6345.4504. And look at this green. This green is the take profits. So sometimes I could always do something like this price label. The minimum we will target is 1 to 3, right? 1 to 3. Let me do this first. 1 to 3. So the first thing I always do is just 1 to 3. Let me point out my 1 to 3 first. Sometimes I will just do something like, all right, I'll do something like this price label. I'll put my price on it so that you just look at this. This is my TP1. And then if I'm targeting here, that's my TP2. You can look for the TP2 value here. I can always do something like this as TP2. So basically, let me see what people are saying on the chat. What's the name of this tool used to draw SL and TP in 3D view? It's long position and short position. This is where you get it from. You get it from here, and then you can click on this red, on this point here, where you will have to favorite. Are you seeing that? You're getting it? All right, thank you. So this red point, you look at this red point, this is the SL 6345. This is the entry. For example, you all should know that if you see something like this is a buy limit trade. It's a buy limit trade. When I send a trade idea there, and then maybe price has not gotten to this point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Probably this is a trade setup. So one thing that should come to your mind, even without me posting anything, is that, okay, this is a buy limit, and the entry is 6326. I have a brother of mine that when I sent a trade like this, he mistakenly he took the trade like that, just like that. He had to even message me that I said, I've entered. I was like, really? You entered? Which trade did you enter? The trade has not gotten there, brother. I had to tell him that God saved him, that he closed in profit. So you don't want to make that mistake. So when you see a trade setup like this, one thing that will come to your mind is that it is a buy limit trade. So where the entry is 6326, the exit is 6291. And then this is the take profits. For example, if the take profit one is this, the first thing you want to do is that you want to set your take profit to take profit one. It's not that, for example, when I call the trade signal, you want to target the every overall. The first thing I do is that I target my take profit one. So when the take profit one is about to hit its target, you take partials, and then you let the rest ride. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that you want to take all full positions to where the market is. I'm not the one that controls the market. I target my take profit one with my old positions, and then when it hits my 1 to 3, you take partials. When you take your partials, you leave the rest to, to ride. What I mean by partials is that if you are using a lot size of 0.005, you can reduce your, after it has hit your take profit one, you can reduce your lot size to 0.002 or 0.003. So that it will reduce your risks in case when the market just come back to entry and take you out. Do you understand what I'm saying? You break even at that point when you reach take profit one and let the rest to ride. And that's how it looks like. Because one thing you must all understand is that you don't want to allow a winning trade to result into a losing trade. You don't want to. That's why Mr. Woli, I really respect him a lot. Like, he's very, very conservative in that aspect. Okay, someone said I should repeat. What I said is that for people that don't have a small account, you cannot practice this. For people that have small account, I used to tell them target TP1 alone. But if you have a bigger account that your risk management is being put in place, when your 1 to 3 it is targets, do you understand what I'm saying? What you can do is that you can secure partial profits and break even. What break even means that you allow your entry price, your stop loss price, you change it to your entry price. What I'm saying is that you don't want to allow that losing trade to, you don't want to allow a losing trade when you are in a winning position. If I'm having a $1,000 account and then I open a lot size of 0.001, or sorry, 0.01 in 75, and then when it hits my 1 to 3, I will break even, and then I'll reduce my, I will take partial profit. That means I will take half of my position out of the market. I'll take half of my position out of the market so that I will just allow the rest to ride. I'll allow the rest to ride and it hits my targets. But some of us will like, oh, leave everything, leave everything, leave everything. Or these are one of the information you will get trading here. Just like what Mr. Wole said, he doesn't care whether the trade is going to reach 1 to 1 million risk to reward ratio. Once he hits his target, he's taking his own out. He's taking their own out and he's leaving the rest to, that's why we confidently we can say this, we cannot lose. Not that we say we don't hit our stop loss, but we cannot lose because we are very, very conservative. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. These are one of the trainings that not all Forex Academy will teach you all about. Are we getting what I'm saying? Let me see if I have any question. All right. So do you understand, Ngozi? Do you understand what I said right now? Do you understand what I said right now? Or you want me to repeat myself for the last time? So this is also similar for a short position. Now look at this. Now, who can tell me where my stop loss is in this stop loss, in this? Wow. Wow. Okay, she said I should repeat. What aspect do you want me to repeat? What aspect? Like, I don't know what I'm repeating. I don't know what I'm repeating. What aspect? Is it the aspect of the risk? Okay. I said, now, if you have a small account of like $50, also $100, are you getting what I'm saying? What you want to be focusing on is just TP1 alone. Because if you target TP3, what if the price reverts back to maybe the entry or even its stop loss? Do you understand what I'm saying? It is very, very conservative to have your 1 to 3. Imagine like what Mr. Wole was discussing with me yesterday. If you have 1 to 3 in like 5 trades in a day, and each 1 to 3 give him $50, my brother and my sister, that is enough to really make you profitable for a long time. So if you're having a smaller account, what you want to be targeting is the 1 to 3, which is what I annotated here. The 1 to 3. Do you understand what I'm saying? The 1 to 3. 1 to 3 means like, okay, the 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Are you seeing this? So for example, you want to set your target as this first. But once you have a good risk to reward and a bigger account, you can only target the people 1 to 3, 1 to 5 if it's going up, up, up. As far as you've actually broke even, and then you allow the rest position to ride. So that's why, for example, if you're having a $50 account and you are getting your 1 to 3 consistently, hope you know that this will get to a time that you can go from 1 to 5, 1 to 7, because of the fact that your account is already growing, compounding, and that is the, that is the goal of what we are trying to make happen. All right. So thank you so much. So, all right, for this sell position, the stop loss is 676474, right? Very correct. Who can tell me what the entry is? And what type of limit is this? Is this a sell limit or a buy limit? Is this a sell limit or a buy limit? All right, I want to see you all communicate on the chat. This is a sell limit or a buy limit? I'm not seeing you all typing. No, I'm talking about this one, the one at the left-hand side. All right, very accurate. Very accurate. Sell limit. All right, thank you. So I appreciate your. So it's so simple like that. And this is my TP1. I can just put something like, if this is my TP1, I'll just annotate like this, and then you can copy the parameters there. It's very, very simple. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. So I'm going to be giving it to my mentor to just share one or two things with us. Like I said from the onset, we are going deeper. We are going deeper into the course fully. From the next class, it's going to be practical. Mr. Wole was saying yesterday, the theory. We are done with theory, people. Honestly, we are done with theory. The next thing we are going on is charts. We're starting out with, what are they calling it? Market structure. Yes, market structure, identifying trends. The next thing we want to talk about is Wyckoff logic, institutional order flow, support and resistance, Fibonacci retracement, and then, you don't want to miss this. Honestly, you don't want to miss this. All right, so thank you all. I will be giving it to my mentor to just, have some values to really share with us this morning. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, Professor Francis. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
I want to believe we've all been learning a lot in this boot camp. We've all been learning a lot, and I also want to believe we have been putting in the work even after the class. Hope you are not just coming to the class